All right, so I'm going to do a post-match analysis real fast about obviously the game that we just saw, AC Milan versus Real Madrid. So basically, what happened? We got some kind of copyright strike, so we won't be able to stream for another week. But this will be up so people can watch it during the week. We'll be just putting up short content during the week rather than doing it live. So no lives this upcoming week, but we will be doing some short content. Yes, we got a copyright strike, and I knew we shouldn't have done that against Real Madrid. It's always the same shit. So I knew we shouldn't have done that, but whatever, it's fine. I guess this week we'll take a break from doing live streams, and we'll just bring up some we'll just bring up we'll do short content during the week, no problem whatsoever. But interesting game, I gotta say. So let's talk about the game, guys. Let's do this strictly and keep the game and the subject. And guys, also give me in chat what you thought. And yeah. I did an all nighter. I definitely did an all nighter for sure. It is a 6 a.m. here in Italy. I am crazy. What we do for AC Milan is insane. No, I'm not back in LA. I'm in Italy currently, but thank you for asking. Anyway, so let's talk about the game, guys. I want to say that first half definitely was good. I got to say I'm pleasantly surprised with how the team played first half, even though objectively speaking, Real Madrid's formation in the first half was not very. It was not the kind of formation that makes you want to hide under the bed, but still, it is Real Madrid. A lot of quality players. They had Cruz, they had Camavinga, they had Bellingham in that middle, and they had some moments of quality. But overall, I think that Krunic was probably the top G. As a matter of fact, in the first half, Krunic was our best player. Yeah, as a matter of fact, SofaScore agrees with me that Krunic was the best player of the first half for sure. And of course, Luca Romero coming in and scoring that screamer. But that screamer came from that beautiful interception Krunic had in the middle. Then the ball went to, I believe, there was a 1-2 with the Loftus Cheek, who flicked it to Calabria. Calabria then passed it to Romero, and Romero scored a beautiful goal. A lot of quality from Romero, very good stuff from Romero. And then I do want to say that both goals were clearly mistakes. Yeah, those were not goals that Real Madrid carved out for themselves. Those were gifts. So that needs to be said. Those were clearly mistakes. Obviously, the first one, even though Sportiello had some good saves, he looked promising, also confident on the ball. But the first goal was clearly a mistake from Sportiello. I mean, obviously, you have to say that. There is no question about it. That's a clear, basic mistake by the goalkeeper. And the second mistake, the second goal that Real Madrid scored right after, like a few minutes after, was basically AC Milan not be able to pass out of the defense. And I believe it was Tomori that had his pass intercepted by Valverde in front of goal, essentially. And Valverde, beautiful shot by Valverde, by the way, and put in the corner. Very difficult to save. So Milan's goals in the first half were definitely created, were definitely forced. The beautiful Pulisic corner and Tomori with a beautiful header. And Milan was pushing, so corner earned. And then the second goal was a piece of art. While Real Madrid's goals were based on mistakes, our own mistakes. So we kind of shot ourselves on the foot. And before we talk about the players and the rest of the game, I got to say that Modric, that pass Modric made was absolutely Bugatti. That was a Bugatti pass, guys. I don't know if you were on the stream the other day when we were talking about, I don't get excited over Toyota Corollas. I don't get excited over Honda Civics. I get excited over Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and Bugattis. That pass Modric made was absolutely brilliant. Split AC Milan in half like a hot knife through butter. Credit where credit is due. Ballon d'Or, Modric, best midfielder of this current generation of players, best midfielder in circulation, still at his age, showing who he is. All he needs is 3 seconds of magic, and he will split you in half. And of course, great, great run by Vinicius Jr., who caught the last defender and then scored. And but other than that, I think it was a pretty positive showing from the team. I can't say I'm too disappointed. Obviously, guys, listen, Pioli has a lot of work to do because he has a lot of new pieces to put together. He needs to figure out how that midfield is going to play. He needs to figure out where Pulisic is going to play, where Romero is going to play. After Romero scoring that goal, there's no chance they can send Romero out on loan. Romero has shown that he has qualities and he needs to stay in the team. Remember when we signed Romero, they were saying, well, what are we going to do with Romero? Are we going to send him out on loan? Yeah, okay, you score a goal like that against Real Madrid. If you send him out on loan, then maybe there's something wrong with you. No, obviously Romero did his part and showed why he should stay in the team because we definitely need quality. Romero in the few minutes he was playing showed more quality than a lot of our players the whole year. So interesting prospect, Romero. Interesting prospect. Of course, I gotta say that not happy with Messias getting injured. I don't understand why Messias was even brought to the USA. If you're going to put these players on the market, why are they playing? Like the reason why we didn't bring Rebic, Origi, and Balotelli is because they're on the market. But if these guys get injured, then who the hell is going to buy them? I mean, I guess there are teams that are going to buy them anyway because they're not going to be injured forever. But I mean, you can risk really serious injuries. If it's a very serious injury, then who knows? But anyway, Messias got injured. As far as Pulisic goes, he had some good moments. The question about Pulisic is really where is he going to play? Because if we play a 4-3-3, Pulisic can only play on the right wing. Because guys, Leao obviously is 5 times the player that Pulisic is. I mean, there's no question about it. So the only chance that Pulisic has if we play a 4-3-3 is on the right, but the right looks pretty stacked. With the advent of Chukwueze, Romero, and then Pulisic. So it's one place for 3 players. You also have Salamakers in there if he stays, Singo, Messias. I mean, how many the right wing used to be a big question mark. Now, all of a sudden, it seems like there's an overflow in choices when it comes to the right wing. So obviously, guys, the only way that Pulisic can be a starter in this team is if we play a 4-2-3-1. And he plays as the cam. But I don't see that happening, guys. Football is not FIFA, okay? Get that out of your head. Football is not FIFA. You need muscle, you need defenders, you need work rate. And if we're playing with by the way, Krunic is going to be the starter the whole year. Krunic is our best midfielder. So Krunic is going to be the starter. He's the best midfielder we have. So I guess Krunic is the muscle now, and it's probably going to be Krunic or Loftus-Cheek or Krunic and Reinders if we play a 4-2-3-1. I don't see Krunic sitting much on the bench this year. Krunic is the veteran at this point. He's the player that has been in this system the most. Benacer is injured, so Krunic is the next guy. And you guys saw it. Krunic was the boss of the midfield. Everything run through him. Probably the best midfielder in the first half, maybe if you want to be generous with him. But I even the 4-2-3-1 like this is extremely unbalanced. Having a 4-2-3-1 with Leao, Pulisic, Chukwueze, and Giroud, Reindeers, and Krunic, like you're gonna lose games. You're not gonna win games. You might score goals, but you're not winning any games like that. You're just gonna get run over, and it's way too easy. Balance is key in football. Balance is the most important thing in football. And yeah, of course, everybody wants to see Zinedine Zidane, Maradona, Messi, Ronaldinho, Roberto Baggio, Neymar, Mbappe, Cristiano Ronaldo, all of them on the field at the same time. Yeah, of course, that's what everybody wants to see. And I find it ironic, even here on this channel, as soon as I start talking about defense, the viewership goes down. Defense, nobody wants to pay attention to defense, but defense is literally the most important thing. Defense is more important than offense. Um, so unless Pioli figures a way how to make that work, but there's zero chance Pioli is going to play. It's zero chance it's going to work with Pulisic, Chukwueze, Leao, and the center forward, and Reinders and Loftus Cheek or Krunic. He has to go with the 4-3-3. If Pioli wants to win the Scudetto this year, if he wants to go to four, if he wants to fight for the top four, he cannot afford to risk having a super offensive team against everybody. Maybe, of course, maybe against the teams that will just maybe against the teams that will just go low blocks. Maybe you can do that, but even there, we've seen that that doesn't work even there too often. What you need is three midfielders, three proper midfielders, and three attackers. You can't have two midfielders and four attackers. We even saw how that didn't work for Brazil in the World Cup. You saw how Brazil was unbalanced in the World Cup. That didn't work for them. So big headache for Pioli. Very big headache for Pioli. We definitely need a defensive midfielder for sure, an Amrabat, a Holmund, to fill that position. So that is going to be very interesting to see how that goes. But overall, I got to say, pretty decent performance from Milan. When the Maldini players came in the second half, the Leaos and the usual guys, Milan looked pretty good. We looked like we were in the driver's seat. We looked like we were dominating. But then, they had Bugatti there, Modric, and Modric does what Bugattis do. They have moments where everybody turns around and is like, what the hell was that? So Modric there makes the difference. Those are the players that make the difference. The Modric's, the Vinicius Juniors, these players that the elite players are the ones that make the difference. And of course, we do have elite players, but our elite players just came back from a vacation literally less than a week ago. So you can't expect our players to be running at all at full capacity right now. But overall, I got to say, pretty positive. Pretty positive. I think it was a pretty positive performance. It's only a friendly though, so it doesn't really matter. These games don't matter at all. They won't tell you anything about how the season will go, because the season starts in a month, and in a month AC Milan will be completely different. The fitness levels will be completely different. The understanding amongst the players will be completely different. So it doesn't matter. It's just right now these friendlies are just to make money for the American market, for business purposes, and to entertain the masses. Yes, the pleb. The pleb needs to be entertained, and yes, we were entertained. I was entertained. I was entertained by today's game. A little bit disappointed that we got a copyright strike, but it is what it is. Not a problem. It's not the first time it happens. It can happen, and I think it will be the last time it happens. I know exactly when to stream and when not to stream. But overall, guys, I think it was a positive performance. Shout out to Juan Carlos Simic. I thought he looked pretty good as the defender. No Kalulu today. Interesting today. Fikayo Tomori scored the goal. He looked good, but then conceded that pass. I don't know if it was necessarily his fault. Yeah, probably was his fault, but I think there the whole defense was not positioned well, and he should have probably done better. Alessandro Florenzi was okay. He did his part. Obviously, nothing special. Calabria got an assist. Calabria looked all right. Pobega was okay. Rade Krunic, I gotta say, top notch, top G. Rade Krunic is our best midfielder, guys. It is not Reinders. It is not Loftus Cheek. It is not Pobega. It is not Musa. It is not this guy. It is not those guys. Yes, our best midfielder is Rade Krunic, and I'm ready to put all the money in the world that Rade Krunic is going to be the best midfielder of the whole season, and he's going to be the starter until Benacer is back. Loftus Cheek was okay. He had some moments well, in the second goal, he had a very brilliant moment. He had some decent moments, but overall, it was an average performance from him, similar to Pobega. Junior Messias got injured. Christian Pulisic had some decent moments where he showed some good skills on the left wing. We got to see Pulisic play in a different position though. So Pioli needs to show us where Pulisic is actually going to play. Lorenzo Colombo, this player should stay. We don't need Okafor. We have Colombo. Lorenzo Colombo had a good shot. He had a decent game. Nothing special. As far as the subs, Mike Magnan, always good to see Mike Magnan. He got scored on, not really his fault. It was just a moment of brilliance by Modric, and Modric is lucky to have a player like Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr., by the way, had some amazing moments too. Luca Romero, very promising. Luca Romero, very promising. Light thinks Luca Romero will bench Chukwueze and he will bench Pulisic. Let's see if he does. Luca Romero, yeah, Laird says he's similar to a Dybala. I do see that a little. He's a youngster, so let's see how he develops. Simon Kjaer, it's good to see him. I guess that goal they scored was just, it's just when you have these genius players, these Ballon d'Ors, what are you going to do? Malik Chow, Theo Hernandez had a very strange hairdo that caught my attention more than anything else. Rafael Leao had a burst of speed at a certain point and great footwork, burst of speed that was absolutely top level, top level. If Leao can get himself to a level of fitness, which I think he will, that he knows, and then if he can use his abilities and his skills, I think this year is going to be a top elite year for Leao. I think most of the game is going to go through Leao this year. I think he's going to be the number one carrier of the team. I find it difficult that anybody else is going to be able to carry the team. I think this is going to be the Leao show this year, like it always is. But this year, I think he's going to be more consistent just because he's growing, he's becoming more mature, he's understanding his job better, and he's getting better. I mean, football is a craft. It's something that you practice. It's something that you experience. It's something that with time you always get better and better and better. So Rafael getting older, having gone through these great experiences, being the MVP of Italy, um, great performances in Europe, big performances in Italy. This year is going to be a top level year for Leao. I'm seeing that. Reindeers might as well have not played. I didn't even notice him on the pitch. Reindeers needs to do much more than what we saw. He had some. There was a shot apparently I didn't see it, but yeah, Reindeers obviously only had 20 minutes, only 13 touches of a ball. But passes, he only had 9 passes, 8 were accurate. I mean, he didn't play enough to really judge Reindeers, and Reindeers just joined the team, so you gotta, I guess, cut him some slack. But yeah, Dick Adler, not that impressed. Salamakers, is his game is not about what he does with his feet. Salamakers' game is about what he does with his heart. And you know that Salamakers will always give the maximum of his heart when he plays. Oliver Giroud, same thing. Oliver Giroud will always miss the layoffs. But Oliver Giroud had some good, decent moments. The worst thing about this Milan, I got to say, is the hairdos. Oliver Giroud with the silver hair looks kind of whatever. Theo Hernandez, his hairdo now. Alexis Salamakers, not convinced. But anyway, guys, I got to say, overall, positive outing from the team. I think that today we saw some positive things, and I think that Pioli has his work cut out. But if he can get this team to work correctly sooner rather than later, we could possibly have a decent season. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. All right, let me see what you guys have here in the chat. 6 a.m. here in Sweden. Real is best team, okay? Real Madrid is 100% the best team. No, well, Man City is the best team in Europe. Real Madrid is second, maybe second. Well, top 3, Real Madrid for sure. You think CDK is Milan level? Okay, Ali is not on Milan level, okay. Ali looked good in the build-up second half. Also, Pioli made the changes way too late. We had so many counters, transitions with no end product. Does that even matter that he made the changes too late? It's just a friendly. Doesn't really matter. What are your thoughts on CDK? I'm so surprised that this guy's not improved even a bit. Sell him next year. He's not going to be worth even 10 million. I don't know. I'm not really focusing on CDK. I don't think the project is going to go through CDK. I think they're going to be looking at other players instead of CDK. Right now, it's just a friendly. So, guys, it really doesn't matter. It's just a friendly. Pioli put in too much attacking midfield in the substitutes. I mean, listen, when what I saw when the substitutes came in, which was mostly the usual starters, we looked good and we looked like the better team. The difference was Modric and that pass he made, which was absolutely genius. I mean, that's the thing. The Bugattis and the Ferraris. That's the difference, bro. What are you going to do? Sì, però prima faccio sta live così perché poi me la tolgono. We need a defensive midfielder and a striker. Yeah, we definitely need those two elements for sure. No doubt about that. Giroud is old. He isn't able to progress. Yeah, of course. How can he get better? I mean, his body is not going to get any better, any younger. Colombo's strong. The guy does steroids. He is strong and he's very young. I think Colombo's ceiling looks very good. Absolutely. I'm a fan. He should stay. Giroud wins Serie A Campionato and score the last Campionato. Shut up. Okay, but how long do you want to... We need... We all love Giroud here, but we need more, right? We need more. It can't just be Giroud. By the way, Messias' time is up. That guy's ass. He got injured, so he's staying. He's not going on. This is a friend match. I want to start the season. I insult all talk bad of my team. Paolo Conte, ma sei italiano? Se sei italiano parla in italiano perché non capisco cosa stai dicendo. This is a friendly match and when the season starts, I insult all negative talk towards my team. Is that what you're saying? Romero looks promising. Romero does look I mean, that goal was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The kid, and he's a kid. He's a baby. He's literally a child. Reindeers was all over the place. CDM must be top priority, Miss McCarthy. Yeah, Reindeers. I didn't even notice he was on the pitch, guys. I honestly did not even notice he was on the pitch. Young, let's see how he develops. Sell CDK, Balotelli, Rebic, Origi, Messias, Amrabat, Dominguez, and Scamacca Balogan. Ma è la Madonna, guaio, cazzo. Portaci tutti. Everybody. That corner from Rudolph the Reindeer was terrible. I think if there's going to be another CDK, it's going to be Rudolph. It's going to be Reindeers. But he has a lot of quality. So I think it's just a matter of basically just integrating himself, because he just joined recently. And you know, guys, I try to tell you every live, but it seems like every time I say this, it goes in one ear and right out of the other. You can't just put a bunch of players together right away and think that they'll perform amazing right away. It just does not work like that. Doesn't matter if you're professional, doesn't matter if you're this or that or the other. Everything takes time. Everything takes time. We lost today because of defenders. What's up, Fazel? How you doing, my bro? Kjaer. Well, sorry, Raul, but Kjaer was not the reason why we lost today. We lost because Sportiello was a ghost, became Casper the Ghost for a second, and the ball just went through him. And then Tomori made a terrible mistake. But Kjaer, yeah, he got cooked by Vinicius Jr. because that pass was amazing. Guys, the problem is not trust is not this guy or that guy. The problem is Modric. Okay? The problem is Modric. That's the problem. The problem is Modric. That is the major issue. That was the major issue. Kjaer's finished. Rather keep Gabi. Guys, Kjaer's finished. He's only 32, going to 33. Yeah, Kjaer had some good games. Okay. The issue there was not Kjaer. The issue is Modric. The problem is Modric. Pioli should start tomorrow with Kalulu next game at center back. Yeah, we didn't get to see Kalulu. I would like to see Kalulu. Kalulu is obviously a very good player. And so is Tomori. You know, they just made mistakes in the defense. Honestly, if we didn't make those mistakes in the defense, we would have won this game, guys. If we wouldn't have made those silly mistakes in the first half in defense, we would have won this game. So it's honestly pretty positive at the end of the day, aside from the mistakes. But, you know, what are you going to do? Chiari couldn't handle Vini. Who can? Who can handle Vini? Not many people can. Chiari is only good when your whole team is parking the bus. Guys, and by the way, it wasn't, yeah, Vinicius Jr. had a great run, but it was that ball. It was Modric's ball that made everything happen. The next match is Juve. That should be interesting. I think Juve should be a good game. Chow is the only solid player. Tomori makes a lot of errors. Yeah, he made a really bad error today, for sure. And then Barcelona. Hopefully Barcelona doesn't have diarrhea so we can play against them. Hopefully. Charoy, what are your thoughts on Baby Luka? Very impressed. Obviously a top-level goal. Definitely, he deserves to stay in the squad. We can't send him out on loan after he scores a goal like that. No way. And also, aside from the goal, his footwork is very good. He's got very good footwork. So he can be used. He can be very useful. And also another thing, a guy that scores a goal like that is not a guy that is going to shit in his pants. What the hell was that from Sportiello? Yeah, he became Casper. Antonio, link, bruh. I sent you. I sent you the link. I told you to join the live half an hour ago, but you did not respond, bruv. You did not respond. Hold on. Let me send you the link. Belgian Cafu. Ali was good, playing more. I like Ali. I really like Ali. I don't understand why Pioli doesn't like Ali. Salamakers, right back. What a time to be alive. Amazing. Amazing. Very, very amazing. Exceptional stuff. Tomori had a great 45 minutes, then worst 30 minutes. Yes, but Berardi's better. Oh, absolutely, man. I'm a Berardi fan, Paolo. Paolo Conte. Io adoro Berardi. Io voglio Berardi nel Milan, ma questi qua non me lo portano. Pioli needs to go and beg Furlani Moncada for a DM and a striker. We need Singo or Calafiori's backup. Alexis can't play as right back. Colombo must stay. He's perfect for Giroud's backup. Well, guys, remember that because it's a friendly, he's just shuffling things around. But usually the backup to Calabria is Kalulu or Florenzi. It's not Salamakers. Yeah. Leao back pass was good. Who? Oh yeah. That was a good play. Oh, that was a great play from Leao. Leao has elite level speed. Antonio, just don't rant. The same thing you were doing at Milan Lab. Oh, you were at Milan Lab. That's why you didn't come. Something new and creative will be appreciated. Damn. I wasn't trying to rant. Sportiello's stupid mistake cost us the win. The momentum changed. Yeah, absolutely. When you get scored on like that, it's inevitable. You have a change of momentum, and you can't. It's very difficult to come back from that. Antonio, you're not allowed to rant. The chat.
Yeah, I don't know if that person actually listened to what I was saying because I wasn't ranting. I'm in a pretty good mood. I was just kind of
Raul is a top tier.
Yeah, I was
It's
just
not-
frustrated by the way the goals we conceded, but it is what it is. I think there's so many positives from this game, and I'm optimistic.
I think the most positive thing is that Chukwueze is going to come and he's going to be the best player that has ever existed in the history of the game.
Roy, listen, I can't stay for that long because it's almost 1 a.m. and I have work tomorrow, and so I'm kind of screwed. But I just want to say that a few things. Romero looks really good. He doesn't feel like a small player. He fights. I liked when him and I think it was maybe Yasin or someone else. They like went to tackle Vinny when he was doing those like scissors by himself, and like he fights. He wins the ball. He hustles back,
and really good, very clever footwork. It's not footwork just for the sake of being fancy, but it's footwork that actually has a purpose in order to create space. So he's good.
Yeah, good. He's like really good also for our depth on that side of the field. Like,
did you see the difference between Maldini's team? Yeah, but of course, he's so young, so we got to see how. But did you see the difference between Maldini's team and Furlani's team?
What do you mean Maldini's team?
So in the second half, Maldini's team came in, and boy, we looked like the superior team. Aside from Modric,
so you're saying that the guys that came in like in the 70th minute?
Oh my God, dude. We were the superior team.
Well, here's the thing about that. In the first half, although Real Madrid had more possession, I was still impressed by the
me too.
way like Pulisic, I think he did really well. Loftus-Cheek, I think, did well in the first half, and obviously Romero. Colombo looks a bit better too, but
Oh, he
everything was
looks
good.
good. Yeah. No,
Um,
overall, I think this was a very positive outing. Very good. I think
and
it was
do
set
also
up.
I ask you, do you agree that Loftus-Cheek looked pretty good?
I mean,
He
I
was
thought
running past
I,
Camavinga and Bellingham.
I
Like,
wouldn't say really good, but I would say positive.
okay,
Really good is being generous for the sake of being generous.
okay,
I think it was positive. I wouldn't say really good.
okay,
I
fair
mean,
enough.
Pobega was positive. They're all positive. Everything was positive.
I thought Loftus-Cheek was considerably better than Pobega. I will say that.
Yeah, because his name is Loftus
Okay,
Cheek.
no,
If his name was Loftus Cecchirelli, oh my lord. But
okay.
no. In all seriousness, the only negative things really was the mistake from Sportiello and the mistake from Tomori
Yeah, and
when he
obviously
made the
a
pass.
few of like we made a few just like we did look a little bit like offbeat, which is totally understandable.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Vinny is Vinny, and the ball was perfect. I
No, no,
f-
no. Modric is Modric, and the ball was perfect. That was Modric. I was
yeah.
90% Modric, 10% Vinny.
At the same time, if you look at it, Leao's ball to Giroud, which was really well saved by their keeper, really good reaction save. Um, that could have been a goal, and our keeper conceded one of the easiest goals ever.
Yeah.
I'm
True.
actually concerned about Sportillo because I thought his reactions were a little bit better, but he still looks super slow.
Well,
Um,
okay. I'm not concerned about Sportiello.
okay.
I think those were mistakes that he made, but think about the saves he did. He had at least one save there that was top level save.
Which one? Like the one where he dove to his left?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the second goal, what are you gonna do? The guy puts it in the
No,
bottom
that's not his
corner.
fault. That's not his fault.
The
But
first goal was a total
oh,
blunder. Total
and
blunder.
that kick started the whole like it felt scripted to me, to be honest. But
You think so? It's possible.
I mean, these games don't matter at all. So
Hey, it's sports entertainment, bro. You know what sports entertainment is.
yeah. So I don't know. For me, like that was just like frustrating to watch. For me, my biggest takeaway is I said this on another live. I feel like we have so much versatility and so much, like I guess, talent and a lot of options that this really is on Pioli to figure out how we want to play. Like I get that, like he sort of just subbed in all the players at the 70th minute because just to give the players who were coming back some game time, and he wants to slowly get them ready. But I mean, when he subbed them in, like the midfield was kind of random: CDK, Adli, and Reinders, and then just putting in kind of plugging in players, but just making
Yeah.
a total turnover. And obviously, that midfield is not good in my opinion. I thought Adli had good distribution. Reinders, I don't know if he should be playing that far up. I think he should be getting the ball a little bit deeper. And unfortunately, the field I noticed seemed to be overwatered because Reinders just like, and also other players were slipping, and he slipped on that Leao cutback, and I feel like he could have settled himself and shot.
Oh, was that
Um,
Reinders taking that? He took that
yeah,
shot.
he like slipped and like, but he put power, it just kind of deflected.
Yeah, and
Um,
Romero almost scored after that too. Yeah.
yeah. So we looked active, and I thought that although Madrid has more possession, which makes sense because their midfield,
Yeah,
they're
Spanish teams
better.
will always have
Yeah, that
Spanish teams will always have more possession.
we looked really deadly on the counter, and we had good
Yeah,
quality going
and
forward.
that's the Italian model right there.
The ball,
I totally agree with. Now I don't agree with the first part because I'm not a big critic of Krunic, but I can't see a Milan midfield balance without Krunic either. I think Krunic is going to be a key element of this midfield this season because there's no chance in hell that these guys are not going to put defenders in that midfield. We're
yeah.
going to get it's going to look bad if we
Right,
don't.
I want to end on this because I'm gonna head out because it's like 1 a.m. here, and I would like to talk maybe tomorrow. I mean, you go live
Well,
when I'm
well,
working, but
well, actually, we're not going to go live for a
okay.
whole week.
Oh, okay. Uh, Sounds good.
Yeah, and Milan Lab is not going to be able to go live either. They don't know yet. They will find out tomorrow.
Why? What's going on?
because they got a copyright strike. So they're when you get a copyright strike, you can go live for the day you got the copyright strike, but the next day you can't go live for a
Wait,
week.
how did they get copy? What? But you didn't, right?
Yeah, we all did. Yeah,
But did you stream the game?
maybe.
Oh, I didn't watch that. Okay. Um. Okay. Well, anyway, sounds good. I just wanted to say, um. Wait, I kind of lost my train of thought. What did I say before?
You said that it's 1 o'clock. You want to do cocaine and you want to stay up all
Oh,
night.
okay. I said I have to go soon. The last thing I
Okay.
wanted to say. Um. Yeah. It kind. I guess. Oh yeah. I wanted to say that. I think we can all agree, hopefully, that in terms of quality, we have the potential to have a team with a lot more quality than we did last year.
Yeah, but what does quality do if you don't have quantity? Like
Yeah, I know.
quality is only valuable if it's balanced with quantity.
Right. Um,
So they have to find the balance. They have to find the balance.
but today was an impressive game, I think.
Hey, what a fucking football take that was. Like, that's high elite level football take. Quality is only valuable when it's balanced with quantity. That's
Well, it
like
seems to be
that's
common sense, but
that's the kind of thing that you want to tattoo on your shoulder.
yeah. And I think we're still like a one central midfielder away
Yeah,
from
yeah, absolutely.
getting
We need
that.
an Amrabat. We need Amrabat, man. We need Hoylman. We need Amrabat.
Yeah, but like I don't know, just a lot of like gray areas in terms of how we're gonna play. You know.
I think it's going to be a 4-3-3 unless we get another defensive midfielder, but I don't know.
So next game against Juventus on Thursday.
I think that one is going to be a little bit more. Actually, I don't know. I think we're going to hold the ball this time against Juve, and we're going to be the aggressive team while they're going to.
We did well, man. I think the first half we started off strong, and then second half mistakes happened. But we bounced back, and we had possession, and then Modric got the ball and made a beautiful pass, and it is what it is. But like I kind of felt like we were gonna lose. It just sucks that we couldn't just get a draw.
Yeah, listen,
but
I'm telling you, if it wasn't for those two mistakes, this game would have ended 2-1 for us.
Yeah, those were their only chances. Like they had 3 chances. We had more chances because we had our goals, and then we had the save, and then we had the Rangers slip. Well, I mean, I guess they had a bit. They had like maybe another chance, I guess, with that save from Sportiello. But we had more chances, I think, right?
Well, it was pretty balanced. So they had 13 shots, we had 11 shots on target. They had 5, we had 3 shots off target. We had 5.
Well, but one of the shots off target was the Romero chance, I believe. That's a big chance.
Yeah, no, the more so than you know what, more so than the stats. What was positive is that Milan did not look scared. Milan looked like they were there to play and they're there to win the game. And that kind of spirit is a kind of spirit you want from your team. You don't want a team that is shy, that is intimidated. You want a team that is not scared of who is in front of you.
Yeah.
And that's what we saw. I thought that was very good. So
yeah, and even the players that came in for the most part, they looked good. I'm like Adli, Leao. Leao looked like he had a few moments of really good ability. Giroud was in a good position. The only thing is CDK and Reinders a little bit less. Reinders, I think, had a few moments. Like he didn't play bad. He got on the ball. He made the simple pass. I just think he should be a little bit deeper, to be honest. Yeah. All right, Roy, I'm gonna head out, but yeah, overall positive. I think Pioli needs to do a lot of gelling with this team.
Bruh, I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen in a month, dude. So be ready for that.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we can handle some Serie A teams, of course, but in the UCL group, that might be tough. It's gonna be really
well. The issue is, in my opinion, it's the Romas, the Inters, the Lazios, the Juventuses. These are going to be tough games, and if he has less than 2 months before we start playing Roma and Inter, it's difficult. But hopefully he can do it. Hopefully he can do it. The promising, it's promising. Let me put it that way.
Yeah. All right, Roy. Good night.
All right, have a good one, bro.
Peace out, man.
Good night. All right, let's go back to chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Where did I leave off? Okay, I'm going to start from here. Yeah, Tomori can't even get into the England squad. No one is paying that money, unfortunately. Well, I don't know about that, my man. Tomori had a freaking great season when we won the Scudetto. This was just a friendly, guys. Everybody makes mistakes in friendlies. I see some good things in this match. The results doesn't matter, and this is only the first game. Very impressive. Yeah, I agree. What about Luca Lionel Romero? Good player. Southgate being dumb directly affects his price. Was it me that Boots, Cheeks, and Pulisic look retired? Retired. Second half, Madrid was much more hungry with Modric and Vini. Yeah, well, that was the difference, Modric and Vini, for sure. You know, you bring in the Bugattis, the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, everything changes. Pioli likes more offensive team, but remember, they need time to be integrated, especially the new one player second possession is important. But this match is all about to see tactics, how it works. Yeah, and I've been saying this for many weeks. Don't expect this team to be ready right away. The chances of that happening are almost impossible because it just doesn't work like that. Real Madrid showed up second half. They brought in the big guns. Pioli should have subbed everyone when Madrid did. Well, Ancelotti knows when to. That's why Ancelotti's Ancelotti and Pioli's Pioli. Another young CB, Facundo. Yeah, he could be coming in. DM, my personal preference, Amrabat. Fullback deputies needed. Chunk, the man that is excited about every single player that Milan buys as if they are Ballon d'Or winners. Facundo Gonzalez, 3 million. Ricardo Calafiori, 3 million. With 1 million. Hugo Etiquette, forget that. Come on, Hugo Etiquette, bro. Listen, we need to get a top G striker. Yeah, we need to get a top G striker. We need to get a top G striker. If we want to make a difference here, we need it. Gravenberg looks very good, for sure. Georgia Mikataudze, that's a. We need to get a top G. We needed Taremi. I don't know why we didn't get Taremi, dude. I have no idea. Why didn't we get? This guy every year scores 30 goal contributions, 15 assists, 26 goals. He had 45 goal contributions this past year. Taremi. Who gives a shit he's 31? Who gives a shit we can't sell him? Who cares? We need to win games. Mamma mia, oh, questi qua mi fanno incazzare. Ma porco Giuda, mi fanno troppo incazzare questi. Mi fanno incazzare come una bestia. All right, whatever. And yes, he needs to see what he's missing in the team. Others are friendly. Don't forget, you don't want to kill yourself. True, very true. How good was RLC? I thought he was okay. I thought he had a positive performance. Roy, have you seen Shaka collapse on live TV before the Milan? No, I didn't see that, but I saw you guys talk about it. What happened? Well, the midfield needs to be worked on. So, yeah, of course. Reindeers didn't get much. Of course, he only played 20 minutes. Very difficult to really analyze his performance. RLC and Krunic are good. Yeah, especially Krunic, I would say. Especially Krunic. Krunic, Rangers, and Minnesota. Yes. Yeah. Bravo. Celestial Lion. Bravo. I was disappointed in Leao in the third goal. He holds the ball too much. He's trying to show off, He's in America. He wants to show off to the crowd. Hope Pobega steps up. I think he will. Agreed. RLC, Krunic, De Bruyne did very well. Leao cost us that third goal. I mean, okay, sure. Like, he lost the ball in an attacking midfield position. Yeah, attackers will lose the ball there. Again, I don't know. I'm not gonna blame anybody there. Genius. I don't want to blame Leao for that goal or Kier or Magnan. There's a reason why Modric is Modric. Now it happened. Already dribble will be successful. That was right next to him. He had no right to pass. Okay. All right. All right. Anyway, guys, I thought it was a pretty positive performance. The spirit is there. They showed integrity. They showed honor. They weren't scared of Real Madrid. That's what I liked. They weren't scared of the big bad wolf Real Madrid. And honestly, guys, when I saw Real Madrid formation, my major concern was not so much that formation, because honestly, that formation did not look very scary. It was more like, how is Milan going to play? But I was surprised to see Milan play with courage, with no fear. They played like they played. Who are you, Real Madrid? I don't give a shit. You're Real Madrid. I'm going to fucking play to beat you. And that's what I liked. I liked that a lot. So good for them. Can you pay Jerry to unban you for a week, Roy? No. I'm not going to give Jerry any money whatsoever. Yeah, but he had help from right. It's different. Okay, you guys having a convo there. Good to see the second line perform. True, AJ. Well said. Very well said. We'll give competition to the first line. Very bravo, AJ. Very good football take, AJ. That's how iron sharpens iron. Our defense is concerning. We don't have a DM, so the defense will be exposed more. Very good, Alan. Absolutely. Absolutely. Gabia is leaving on a loan. It's done. Yeah, I saw that. It's a dry loan. So I know it eased the Chukwueze deal, but it's a dry loan. How valuable are dry loans? I don't know. I don't put too much stock in practice matches, and you shouldn't. What matters is how we play when the season starts and we start playing for points. Luka Romero looks good and is very promising. 100% paradox. Absolutely. We need both center forwards and defensive midfielders. Yeah. Yeah. Krunic. We need the Arab connection. Taremi Amrabat. That's what we need. Krunic is our savior for DM. Yes. Amrabat, Dominguez, Gravenberg, or yeah, those players too. Romero is better than Chukwueze. Start the war. Well, that's the Lart. That's the will be Lart's war. So you guys can fight Lart when he starts that war, because that's what Lart thinks. Do I think that? I'm not sure. I think that Chukwueze is not that different from Ibrahim Diaz when it will come to offensive output. He'll pretty much do more or less the same as Brahim Diaz. Obviously, but obviously Chukwueze plays on the right. Brahim Diaz plays in the center. I don't think there's much difference there between the two players. So maybe Romero can take his spot. I think Romero likes to cut in, though. He likes to stop, cut in, and then use his left foot, while Chukwueze likes to penetrate. He likes to dribble. He likes to look for depth. In that sense, he is similar to Leao because he looks for the depth. But as far as offensive efficiency, output, it's more or less the same that you get from Brahim Diaz, like 14 goal contributions, 12 goal contributions, 15 goal contributions. So maybe Romero can bench him, but I don't think so. We'll see. Maybe. If we didn't have Benacer injured, we would have been much solid for sure. Absolutely, Alan. Absolutely. Benacer brings that. Benacer is a pit bull. I'm not blaming Leao. Just I like to see much quicker passes from him and others. Yeah, I mean that's a fact, Edison. Leao is selfish with the ball, and so is Theo Hernandez at times. and the more touches you do, the easier it is for the defenders to defend you. Did you see Shaka Hislop? He fainted during live TV. I don't know. Did he get his 12th booster and that's why he fainted? I don't know why. I didn't see that. Benacer, RLC, Krunic sounds very intriguing. That's a solid midfield. Maybe with Reindeers, more quality, you have probably more balance, but that's also solid. Simic had a pretty good game. He was very smart, had a very good offside, took one of the players in a very good offside position. I like Simic. Interesting player. Let's see if he is one of the Primavera players. By the way, Shaka Traore, guys, if you go to the Milan website, by the way, Shaka Traore is in the first team. So that's all you need to know. Let's go to the Milan website. I'll show you. So you guys know that I'm not lying. Accetta sti cazzo di cookie e va a fanculo, va. Squadre. Prima squadra maschile. So this is the first team, right? Mike, those are the goalkeepers. Mike Magnan, Antonio Mirante, Davis Vasquez, who will probably be sold. Paulo Torre, Calabria, Caldara, Florenzi. Well, Caldara is still in there. But anyway, what was interesting to me is that out of the Primavera players, Shaka Traore is in the first squad. And I don't think there are other ones. Yeah. He's the only one. He's the only one. So I wonder if this means that there's the intention to have him join the first team this year and be part of the first team. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but it is quite interesting. He's the only Primavera player that is in the website with the first team. Okay, let's go back to here. I don't know about. Okay, what happened to Kubis and Kalulu? No clue. I don't know why Kalulu is not playing. That is quite interesting. It seems that most of the time Lai avoids the box to lob it to Giroud. Yeah, Giroud is the target man. So, the playmakers are always looking for the target man. Romero at 24 will be much better than Chukwueze, but right now Romero still needs a lot of time. Yeah, I mean, I think you have to be patient with Romero. Obviously, he's so young. He's only 18. This guy is so young. Chick destroyed Real Madrid. We destroyed Diaz, and Diaz got destroyed inside. Yeah, big difference. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't go with this analysis. Chuk destroyed Real Madrid. Yeah, I don't know. But Chukwueze also did not destroy a lot of teams that are much smaller than Real Madrid. And also, yeah, Diaz, if you want to say Chuk destroyed Real Madrid, then you have to say Diaz destroyed Napoli. Diaz destroyed Juventus. Diaz is the guy that scored in the Champions League that got us into the quarterfinals. Yeah. Chukwueze destroyed Real Madrid. I saw the goal he scored against Real Madrid. It was a beautiful goal, by the way. Amazing goal. But where was he against Malaga? Where was he in the Conference League when Villarreal got eliminated? Where was he against Valladolid? Yeah, you can have a big game. I wouldn't say Chukwueze is. I say Chukwueze is good, but I'm not going to say that Chukwueze is Vinicius Jr., guys. I'm not going to say that. Kalulu is probably still on vacation. He played the Euros, maybe. Did Reindeer even play? Barely noticed him. Start Romero in the cam. His goal was from center, though. Oh yeah. Or right wing and cuts in. But yeah, he also can play as a cam. Was our players falling down a lot? Roy, did you see the third kit? Not a fan. Not a fan. Chaka Troy will probably play against you. I would love to see Chaka Troy play against you. The third kit looked like puke. I'm not a fan, guys. Whatever. Second kit looks beautiful. Third kit looks like shit made by Disney. Bro, Disney is who fucking gave us a strike. We got a strike by Disney. Amazing. Disney gave us a strike. Incredible. I think they added Daka to first team roster to get him to sign the extension. Oh, Chaka. Yeah, maybe. All right. I think I got through all the comments. Yay. Amazing. But anyway, guys, good Milan at the end. Good Milan, and there's more. You know, we got to see Okafor. We got to see Chukwueze. I know a lot of you guys are expecting a lot from Chukwueze. Let's see if he delivers. I don't think Okafor is going to be able to replace Giroud. So we have questions, of course. The question is, where is the balance going to come from? I think that's the major question right now. Where is the balance going to come from? But overall, I think this was a positive outing for AC Milan. They showed good attitude. They showed good spirit. They showed that this team is not scared to play against the big European teams, which is good because for the people that are in love with Furlani and Moncada, in order to top last season, we have to go to the finals. All right? So for the people that love Moncada and Furlani, in order for them to be better than Maldini, they have to reach the finals of the Champions League, baby. So they need to start showing who they are right away. Who impressed you the most? Krunic impressed me the most. And flop, it has to be Sportiello. I mean, Sportiello made a very big blunder, so it has to be him. But Krunic was the player that impressed me the most. Disney strike Roy because Roy was not woke enough. True, guys. I didn't get my 27th booster, so Disney does not like me. Simic is the 5th center back. Yeah, which is good. Where is Zion? We're winning CL. Zion. Zion loves Moncada and Furlani. I want to see Pulisic false 9. I think he can play false 9. I think that could be a good position for him. Good shout. Is Chukwueze coming for real? I read a report that Saudi is going for Chuk. Really? I know the contract has not been signed yet, and there have been moments in the past where players are hijacked just before a contract is signed. So I haven't heard anything about this Saudi hijacking of Chukwueze. As far as I know, he's joining AC Milan. Are we winning the Bunga Bunga trophy? Hopefully. That's the best trophy you can win. It is the most exciting trophy you can win. Get it? Exciting trophy. It's a very exciting trophy. Anyway, guys, I was pleasantly surprised. I don't know. Let's check right now since we're here. This is going to be the last live of the week. So let's see what happens. Milan Lab, Twitter. Look at that. Those guys are becoming for real, huh? Let's see. First of all, guys, let's tweet something. Should we tweet something? Huh? Should we tweet something? There you go. Bravi. There. I don't think we're allowed to curse, right? Nah, it's Twitter's too is too woke for cursing. Okay, all right. Let's see what the deal is with Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Okay, so this is the famous goal, right? So Chukwueze scored this goal, and now everybody thinks Chukwueze is Maradona, right? Because now this is a beautiful goal. Definitely beautiful goal. And if he can do this at the San Siro, I mean, he cooked this guy. This guy is still spinning and turning around. Who is this guy? Number 6? This guy is still spinning. Look at him. Look at him. He's fucking dancing the marionettes here, the roulette. I mean, that's a great goal. That's a great goal. But let's not call him the next Lao, please. Please do not do that. Please do not do that. I remind you guys that Leao at the last year of his contract cost 80 million. Leao at the last year of his contract costs 80 million. Chukwueze at the last year of his contract cost 20 million plus bonuses. Okay? Do not make the mistake of comparing Chukwueze to Leao. It's a terrible mistake you're going to do if you make that. Anyway, I don't see any Saudi news about Chukwueze here, guys. So we're good. We're safe. We're safe, gentlemen. We're safe. We're safe. Nathan, my man. Bruh, where have you been? Nathan, Italy had a great year this year, bro. Great year. U16 gold medal, U19 gold medal, U20 silver medal, the seniors bronze medal, U17 qualified, and U21 bottle jobs. But Italy was the only country in Europe that qualified for all the competitions and came out of it with 1, 2, 3, 4. In the end, people like to talk shit, Nathan, but Italy is still winning medals. So we're good, bro. We are good. Romero scored against Madrid first game, young, and he knows Italy. He's way better than Chuk. Oh, the war. Christian wants war. Christian wants war. Guys, who wants to go to war with Christian? Christian wants war. Nacho, guys. Nacho is still spinning. Nacho is still spinning, guys. All right. Nicolo Schira. Lukaku. Zelinski contract extension for Napoli. Guys, by the way, I'm going to be seeing Napoli. I want to ask you a question, guys. If so, basically, as some of you know, I'm in Italy right now, and AC Milan is in LA. Isn't that crazy? The moment I go to Italy, AC Milan goes to LA. It just, I guess it wasn't meant to be. But I am literally guys, I'm not even exaggerating, 15 minutes to the dot to where Napoli is going to be training. So I'm going to go and see Osimhen, Di Lorenzo, Anguissa, Lobotka, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, Meret, Elmas, Raspadori, Politano, Lozano, Simeone. I'm going to see them cook in their training sessions. Do you guys want me to post anything? Do you guys give a shit? Let me know. Let me know. If you want to see me post some shit, I don't know. It kind of feels dirty posting Napoli on a Milan channel, bro. But anyway, I'm really excited to see these guys from close up. They're going to be training really close to where I'm at, and it's open training, so you can just go see them train. And then we're going to have 3 friendly games, and I'm very curious to see them cook from close. Very curious to see what kind of drills. Oh shit, Spalletti is not there anymore. It's going to be fucking Garcia. I guess I was more interested to see what Spalletti does for drills than Garcia. I'm always horny, bro. Roy, did you bring your trading card to have it? Oh, mamma mia, Christian. Oh, Lord, no. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I didn't bring my Vice Verasquilla card. Oh my God, if I got that signed by him, that thing would be fucking worth a fortune in 30 years. Oh my Lord. Shit, I'm going to just buy another one. Fuck it. I'm just going to buy another one. I need a 28th booster shot, bro. I need a 28th. My Lord, guys, I bought this beautiful Vice Verasquilla unlimited edition card, and I know it's going to be worth a fortune in 30 years, but I'm literally going to see him. I could literally have him fucking sign it, but I didn't bring it with me. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, mamma mia. Bro, I don't touch it. I don't touch it. It's in the safe. I don't touch it. That thing is not supposed to see the light of day. It needs to be pristine. But you're right. I should have brought it, because if I actually have him sign it with a picture of him sign it, so authenticity, bruh, I can be like a guest on Pawn Stars, fucking get scammed by Rick. Lord have mercy. Roy, have him sign a Milan jersey. Shit. Yeah, for sure. Bravo, Nathan. Bravo. True. Anyway, guys, good performance. I'm pretty happy with what I saw tonight, even though, the defensive mistakes are it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Madrid zone. Real Madrid can afford both Kylian Mbappe and Jude Bellingham this summer, as the club has a huge net worth of 515 million. The club's finances are perfect. Oh my God, these guys are gonna fucking set themselves up for 10 years. All right, let me see if anything interesting on Sempre Milan. Then I am off. I'm just talking about the game. Musa wants Milan, but Valencia's owner is blocking the deal. Here, guys, let's dream a little bit. Milan, the only viable option for Mbappe in Italy. According to Marca, a huge offer from Saudi Arabia is about to arrive for Mbappe, which should be from Al Ahly. However, PSG have not ruled out the idea of selling to anyone, even Real Madrid, with whom relations are strained. There are several Premier League clubs who are keen on Mbappe, such as Manchester United, Spurs, mainly because PSG asked about Harry Kane, and Chelsea, who have delicate financial situations. In Italy, PSG know that only one viable option would be Milan. The player has already stated on several occasions that if he went to Serie A, he would only do so if he could join the Rossoneri, who he grew up supporting. Grande Mbappe, guys. We're going to have Mbappe, guys, and we're going to have him in his best years. Mbappe is going to come to Milan in 5 or 6 years. We're going to have prime Mbappe, guys. We're going to have prime Mbappe, guys. Can you believe it? When we'll have our own stadium, Mbappe is going to be a Milan player. You know he's going to want to join Milan before he finishes his career, but it won't be at the end of his career. It'll be literally between the age of 28 and 32, the best years, in 5 or 6 years. However, no offer has arrived from Milan for Mbappe because they know that they cannot compete, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a shit? All right, guys. Anyway, we're going to close. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is the last live we're doing for the week. Bravo, Nathan. Good job, Nathan. I'm with you, man. I'm with you, bro. I mean, you bring up a good point, Joel John. You do bring up a good point here. I won't deny that. It's disgusting, Alan. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. I don't mind the players that came in, but not at the expense of losing tonight. A player better. Yeah, bravo, Nathan. 100. Yeah, you're right. PSG and Man City must wish Mbappe go to Milan than Real Madrid, and I hope. Yeah, probably they do. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you for joining us today. We're going to close. We'll see you next week, but we will be doing short form content during the week. So, guys, please be active in the comments the same way you guys are active in the chat. We appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. And yeah, so we're going to do just short videos this week. And it is what it is. I'm 100% on board with you, Nathan. 100% board. Guys, see you next time. Arrivederci. Peace. Later. Forza Milan and Forza Tonali. Peace. Bye.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Eat faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got 1 too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
One, two, three, four. Doom tech, tech, doom tech, doom tech, tech, doom tech.